ask that you move into your seat as quickly as possible. Place your smaller personal belongings underneath the seat in front of you, and only your larger bags, wheels first, into an overhead locker. If your seat is in an exit row or at a bulkhead, you will need to put all of your personal belongings into the overhead lockers. Please ensure you take care when lowering the armrest, and be reminded that smoking of any kind is not permitted on the aircraft, including the use of e-cigarettes. Once the last cabin door is closed, you will be required to place your personal electronic devices into flight mode for the duration of the flight. Please let us know at any time if you need any assistance.
And a very warm welcome aboard Jetstar flight JQ234, shortly bound for Auckland. My name is Heather, your cabin manager for today's flight. And on behalf of the team, it's certainly our pleasure to have you all flying with us today. Taking us up to Auckland is Captain Daniel Bowler and assisting him is Graham Easton and Daniel Boyle. We have a flight time today of 1 hour and 5 minutes. A reminder that smoking, the use of e-cigarettes and vaping is not permitted on board. Please ensure all your devices are now in flight mode or turned off. Your handheld devices may be used during takeoff, but all other larger devices such as laptops must be switched off and stowed away. If you are travelling with young children, do take particular care if you're raising or lowering the armrest. Thank you very much for your prompt boarding and obviously assisting us with the cabin bags today, most appreciated. Just about have everyone on board now, just finalising the last of our paperwork and then we'll be on our way to Auckland. Once again everyone, a warm welcome aboard Jetstar flight JQ234, shortly bound to Auckland. Thank you cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Captain speaking, my name is Daniel Bowler, up front, first officer Graham Easton and Captain Dan Boyle. On behalf of all your crew up aboard JQ234, very shortly bound for Auckland. Just waiting on the final passenger numbers. Once we've received that and checked it over, we'll be underway, taking off towards the north today. We'll be climbing up to 37,000 feet. A flight time through to Auckland of 1 hour and 5 minutes. We'll get back to you a little bit later in the flight with the updated details of arrival into Auckland. Until then, thanks for joining us today. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the flight with us.
Excuse me, we're just paging the last few passengers, Mrs. Chen, Mr. Hikarao Af-Agra, Mr. Haruka Af-Agra, Mrs. Zata Moses, Mr. Mohed Moses, Mrs. Hari Kerr, and infant Carl Halleck. If you are on board, please push the call bell or make yourself known to one of the cabin crew. Thank you. It's time that everyone remains seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. For those of you who have collected a flywheel pack during boarding, we ask that face masks and wipes, whether used or unused, are not placed in the seat pocket or remain on the aircraft. For your comfort, wipes may be used for items such as the in-flight menu in your seat pocket, seatbelt and armrest. We thank you for respecting each other and our crew to ensure a safe and comfortable flight. We also ask that you report any unacceptable behaviour to a member of the crew. Thank you. Thank you, cabin crew. Please arm doors. It's very important you're aware of the safety features of the Airbus A320 you're travelling on today, so please watch the cabin crew nearest you as we demonstrate these very important features. Thank you.
Hello again. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable flight. So please listen closely while we take you through the safety requirements for our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe. so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure your personal electronic devices are in a flight-safe mode or otherwise completely switched off. Your carry-on baggage and larger electronic devices should now be placed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Check that your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed away, your armrest is lowered, and your window shade is open. The seatbelt sign above you will be illuminated whenever you must have your seatbelt fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, clip the buckle and clasp, and pull on the loose strap to tighten. Undo the seatbelt by lifting the buckle flap. The seatbelt is most effective when worn low, tight, and throughout the entire flight. Make sure you're familiar with the brace position best suited to your seat. The onboard safety instruction card in your seat pocket shows pictures of your brace position, along with other important safety information. The A320 has 8 emergency exits, which we'll now show you. 2 at the front, 4 over the wing, and 2 at the back of the cabin. Lights will illuminate, showing you the path to follow to these exits. If we need to leave the aircraft quickly, taking your personal items with you will slow you down, so please leave everything behind. If a mask like this appears from above you, pull it down firmly to start a supply of oxygen. Quickly put it over your mouth and nose, and breathe normally. Keep the mask in place by fitting and tightening the strap, and then help others around you. There is a life jacket located in a pouch under your seat. If it's required, remove the life jacket from the pouch, place it over your head, pass the strap around your back, clip it at the front, and then pull on the loose strap to tighten. Only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft by pulling down on the red tags. You can top up your life jacket by blowing into these mouthpieces. The life jacket also has a whistle and a light to attract attention. There are emergency escape and flotation devices accessible from each exit, and a life raft at the rear of the aircraft. By law, you must not tamper with or remove any aircraft equipment unless authorized. You must comply with any instructions from our crew and any signs that you see on board. Smoking is not permitted anytime, anywhere on board the aircraft, including in the bathrooms. It's our pleasure to have you on board with us today, and we hope you have an enjoyable flight. Thanks for listening.
In the unlikely event oxygen should fall down from above you, you'll need to remove your face mask before fitting the oxygen mask. Well, in just a moment we'll be dimming the cabin lights in preparation for our departure. If you find the lighting is insufficient, there's a reading light located in the panel above. Thank you, everyone. and beverages are only available for purchase from the cabin crew. You're unable to consume any alcohol or water on board. Please save it to enjoy at your destination. As mentioned, we've got a very quick flight up to Auckland, just over 1 hour. We ask you now to sit back and enjoy the service. Thank you, everyone. Chronicle time is 1:15. On behalf of your crew, it's certainly been our pleasure having you on board today. Today we'll exit through the forward and possibly the rear door. Please follow the directions of our team and for your safety, remember to be steady on the stairs and hold on to the handrail. If you are travelling with small children or have any concerns about using the back stairs, please use the forward door where we have an error bridge. Before you head off, double check you have everything with you and be careful opening the overhead lockers just in case any luggage has moved during the flight. Remember to take any face masks or wipes, whether used or unused, off the aircraft. If your phone is within easy reach, you can now switch it on. Just remember that you're unable to use it on the tarmac. Any other devices need to stay switched off until you're inside the terminal building. And smoking is not permitted on the tarmac or in the terminal. Thank you very much for flying with us today. Our apologies for the slightly late arrival today. Hope it doesn't inconvenience you too much, and we look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Thank you, everyone. Excuse me, everyone. Just a reminder, the seatbelt sign is still on. You need to remain seated, please, at this time. Thank you. Excuse me, everyone, obviously it's very wet here in Auckland, so we'll be just using the front door to disembark today. Apologise for the inconvenience. We'll be starting disembarking very shortly.
that's another journey over. The weather got really bad at the end, but fortunately, I had a really good time aboard Jetstar, with pretty positive experiences so far. It wouldn't be long before I flew back down to the South Island again, and I'm really excited to revisit some places old and new. So stay tuned, because you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.